Is this thing on? Hi guys! Oh my gosh. This is gonna be my first time ever doing something like this on my channel, so bear with me, y'all. Y'all know I love to talk. And literally, this series is gonna be called Talkative How. Literally, when I was in elementary school, I used to get talkative written on my planner. So we're gonna use that to our full advantage today, and we're gonna get right into the concept of this video. Make sure y'all grab y'all drink. I am drinking some pineapple juice because, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's get right into the video. It's just gonna be like a little girls one-on-one chat. Like, get your drink, get your makeup, and we're also gonna be using some products that I haven't used in a while. So I'm excited. Shaved my face today, did my eyebrows, so we're all prepped and ready. I did take my flexi rods out, and I just put this headband on just to give, like, honestly, just to push my hair back. I might keep it in though because it is look kind of cute though, to be honest, and it goes with my white shirt. Hopefully I don't get no makeup on it because I'm kind of messy when it comes to the makeup, but we're gonna get right into it. I want this series and these videos to just really be a time to chat. Leave y'all thoughts down below. Voice your opinions, voice your concerns, anything that you feel like is on your heart to share. With it now being 2025, we are officially into the new year. There are so many things that have just been on my heart, been on my brain, and that I just feel like I want to share with y'all. Honestly, just because I don't know, I just feel like we never sit and chat for real. Like, I feel like whenever, well, not I feel like, making vlogs and stuff, I literally am always on the go, and I do want to start getting in the habit too of, while vlogging, making, like, being able to like chat with y'all more, because I don't feel like I do that enough, to be honest. So just making that a priority too. But I want this to be a safe space. I want this to just be a time to sit in our thoughts and resonate and just like kind of just vent, just dump, just talk, just chat for real. So I just first want to start off with it being the new year. There are so many different plans and there are so many different goals that we all have set for ourselves over the course of the year. Like, that's the main thing going into the new year. It's creating a vision board, looking and reflecting back on the last year and seeing what we did, what we can improve on, and stuff like that. And I really just wanted to first make sure we stop and congratulate ourselves for all the things that we did accomplish in 2024, because it's so many things that happen throughout the course of 365 days that I feel like a lot of times we get caught up in the bad days. We get caught up in, you know, things going south, and so we're just like areas where we feel like we could have done better. So let's just take a moment to appreciate our accomplishments, for one, and then two, just like using it as motivation if you didn't, you know, accomplish something that may have been on your vision board or that you feel like you should have done better. Just taking it, reflecting on it, and going into 2025 with the mindset of, okay, we're gonna get it back 10 times better, you know. But I say all that because with 2025 coming up, we usually start creating vision boards around this time. And one thing that I have realized, like, I did accomplish a couple things off my vision board last year, but I feel like in order to successfully actually complete and check off, I wouldn't even say every single thing, but majority of the things that I felt strongly about, I feel like I should have put a plan in place to actually complete those goals. With completing certain goals comes hard work, comes discipline, and comes doing things that are out of your comfort zone. And so in order to accomplish these goals moving forward, you have to set a plan in place, and that's the number one thing that I am starting to realize. And also being very intentional about the things that you put on your vision board, because what's the point of creating one if you're not actually going to check them off, you know? Or what's the point of creating a vision board if you're just gonna play around and leave it up to who knows what to get done, you know? Any blessing that's meant for you, he's going to make it happen regardless. But also with that comes the work, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not do the work was basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, this nose contour looks crazy. I found that planners obviously are like top tier for me specifically. I would say writing down stuff helps tremendously with me. Like, if I can see it, if I can look at it every single day, and not just a picture, if I can physically take my time to write something down and then check it off of a list, like, I'm set. So I do feel like that's very important to do. But there are so many different methods and ways to track certain goals. I've been seeing a lot of people starting to do 75 hard also, which is like, I feel like the ultimate like baddie challenge. Like, if you can get through a 75 hard, I feel like you can take over the world. I'm not gonna lie. Oh Lord, I got some concealer. Oh my. on my leggings. Oh Lord Jesus. Come on, Haley. But yeah, if you can do a 75 hard challenge, baby, you are not to be messed with. I don't care what nobody say. That's like the one thing that I do want to push myself to eventually do. I do feel like right now I need to be doing like a 75 soft or something, because 75 hard is like a lot for me, I guess, right now in the space that I'm in. But y'all do underpainting. I do the underpainting method. This is what my makeup gives, like, when I do the underpainting method. But anyway, I think it's best that we all just kind of do what works for us. I do feel like with social media, and I say this all the time, social media can be a game. Social media can be a space where some people, or not even some people, but sometimes feeling like you aren't doing enough, or comparing your success or your downfalls to other people. Because I say this all the time, nobody posts on social media anything bad. Nobody is gonna sit and post when they're going through something. Nobody's gonna sit and post their trials and tribulations, and some people do, but majority of people, they only post their successes. So I feel like looking to social media in order for you to find your way, or looking to social media in order to see whether you're doing enough, is not a good thing at all. Social media can be very detrimental to your mental health, which is another reason why I deactivated my Instagram, because I'm a deactivation warrior, baby. Like, if I feel like something is consuming me too much, if I feel like my mind is not clear, if I feel like I'm unable to focus, or something is just, it has too much of a hold over me, it has to go, like, respectfully. And that's kind of how I was feeling with Instagram. Like, I just felt like it was just too much, like, not even too much glitz and glams, but I feel like Instagram is just not real. I feel like that's one app where everybody is just existing. Nobody's really, not necessarily interacting, but everybody's just posting the glitz and glams. Nobody's funny over there. Nobody's like giving us no type of entertainment. And I might be on the wrong side of Instagram. Not to say I won't never get back on Instagram, because I probably will, but I only go on there to post, like, I felt like at the time I was trying to portray a persona, or not even trying to portray a persona, but like trying to show that I was doing better than I actually was at the time that I was on there. Like, I've been off of it for like a month, I would say, probably like a month, almost a month and a half. And it's just kind of like, as soon as I got off of it, it just felt like something was just lifted off of me. Like, I don't know, it just felt like I can breathe. Like, and I don't know what that was about, but that's just kind of how I felt. So yeah, I say all that because, like, don't let social media like influence you to, you know, think that you're not doing enough. And I've also been kind of like not using social media, but with social media I've also realized that, like, social media can be fun. Social media is what you make it, especially when it comes to your accounts and like the things that you post and the way that you portray yourself. Is very important. Also, I would say that you are remembering that social media really is forever. Are wanting to get into content creation now. I had a social media presence since I was a freshman in high school. I've had my YouTube channel since I was a freshman in high school, and I begged my mom to let me make a YouTube channel, just because, like, it was so many creators that I was seeing, that I was watching, that had fun while making content, and it was just like, this is what I want to do. Like, it just looks so fun, and you just, like, you get to look back on all of these videos and see, like I always say, you get to see where you were in the moment. Like, I privated majority of my old videos just because they're like so cringy for me to look at. But when I used to watch the videos, I'm just like, I never had a care in the world. Like, I was just having fun, just being me, just like, and to see where I've grown, or to see how far I've come since then, is so amazing to me. Like, I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, and I say all that because there's so many people who are interested in doing content now, and it's just like, if you're gonna do it, like, do it and be serious about it. Don't just do it for the, it has to be bigger than doing it for the money, because to be honest, it takes so much to do social media. Like, not even just YouTube, all social media platforms. It takes so much to be consistent. It takes so much to show up for yourself, especially when you get a big following. I don't have a big following now, I would say, but it gets to a point where it's like, it's gonna stop being for the money. And for me, I don't even make money off social media, so it's just like, you just know you have a passion for it, you know. And I know so many people this year are going to start getting into it and like wanting to dip into it more. So I'm saying that because, like, think about your why. This is just not even pertaining to social media. This is with anything that you do. Like, think about your why, know why you're doing something, and think long and hard about it, because at the end of the day, if it's really not serving you and it's really really not like something that you're passionate about, you're gonna dread doing it. Like, and anything that you think of, any idea that you have in your brain, I put it on your heart for a reason, and it's attainable. Like, this just portrays to any single thing in your life. Like, if you have the thoughts to do something, it's because you can do it. So you just, I feel like, have to get out of your own way. You have to stop. I feel like these videos are kind of talking to myself too, so like don't be feeling triggered by these videos, because I'm just talking, but like I'm talking out loud to myself and to you guys as well, because sometimes you need to hear certain things. Like, but just know that you are doing enough. But if you want to amp up your life, if you want to take control of your life, if you want to make sure that certain things are getting done in your life, you have to create that. You have to think of your why. You have to know your why, and you have to be disciplined. You have to honestly just see the end goal before it's actually in your face. Because I think somebody else was saying this in their video, I can't remember who it was, but sometimes you can't see the end goal, so it takes it's a little bit more for you to actually like sit and be like, okay, I need to get this done, or like, you know, it takes a little bit more effort to push you to do something. But if you really want something, you have to think beyond that. Like, you have to think beyond what's in front of you. And then especially with social media, like if you really do love it, some people's channels and some people's platforms and pages can grow overnight, but I'm telling you, everything you do is going to be worth it in the end. Especially the slow and the steady wins the race. Sometimes you just, and then everybody's timing is different. Like, and I tell myself that all the time. I'm not even talking about just with social media. Like, when I was just saying, like, stop comparing yourself and stop trying to dibble and dabble and see like, oh, she's doing this at this age, I should have been did this. Baby, everybody's time is different. What's meant for you is going to be for you. God already has your story mapped out. You may not be able to see the end goal, or you may not be able to put a time stamp on your goals right now, but as long as you continue to put forth the effort and do what you're supposed to do, and like stay on your path, the path that you are walking, you're going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded not just for your consistency, but you're going to be rewarded for your discipline. You're going to be rewarded for believing in yourself. Like, with the new year coming up, I know everybody is setting these New Year's resolutions, and everybody is thinking about things that they want to get done. It can be in your career field, it could be your health, it could be anything. It could be personal goals that you have set for yourself. As long as you stay consistent and you keep believing in yourself and you stay disciplined and you create a routine and you write that plan down, I'm telling you, you're going to be rewarded. It may not be the timing that you want. It may not be when you think it's going to happen. But by the time you look up, it's going to already be done. Like, you're not going to have nothing to worry about. To this new church. In the sermon, the pastor said, God doesn't need a human timeline to give you your blessing. You may have written something on your vision board last year. You may have written something on your vision board this year, which is why, like, prayer boards, vision boards, they are a guide for the work that you want to do and the things that you want to implement. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of stuff that we write down. It's a lot of stuff that we may think about, and it's a lot of, you know, goals that we may have set for ourselves. But majority of the time, and a lot of the times, it would be the biggest accomplishments and the biggest successes that we don't even know are getting worked on behind closed doors. We don't even know are going to come into fruition in the future, because God is always working, literally. And so that's why I say don't be too hard on yourself. As long as you're consistently working towards your goals, you're doing an amazing job. It may not happen when you want to, it may not happen on your time, but just know that He's always working, and it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. And it's also going to be a lot of transition periods, and it's also going to be a lot of changes that may be coming in your life moving forward. It's going to be a lot of growth. It's going to be a lot of new experiences, new opportunities. And during that time, just allow yourself grace to feel every moment, to be in the moment, to be present, to take in everything, observe. It's probably going to be some people along the way that may not be able to come with you, but don't feel bad. Like, don't feel bad for changing. Don't feel bad for wanting more for yourself. Don't feel bad for being in a new season in your life, because it's okay to leave some people in 2024. I know it sounds cliche, and I know it sounds like, you know, like some people feel like they're obligated to come with you on, when in reality they're not growing with you. They just bringing you down. And it don't even gotta be people. That job, it may be holding you back from something. I don't know. You might have to let that go. That school that you at, you might need a transfer. Your mental health may be deteriorating from staying there. Like, sometimes you have to make adjustments, and that's okay. But just give yourself grace during that time, literally. Because allowing the same energy and the same things and the same people that don't need to be there come in and ruin things, put a damper on things, Like that's the only thing holding you back, literally. I also made a TikTok video just like kind of expressing some of my 2025 things that I was prioritizing in 2025. I encourage everybody to make a list of those things. If y'all want to see the list of things that I put, go check that out on my TikTok. But I encourage everybody to do that. And as you come along or towards the end of the year next year, see if you actually put forth the effort to prioritize those things. See if the plan that you had set for yourself or the steps that you wrote down to check off certain goals on your list, see if you did that. Like, that is one thing that I do enjoy about making prayer boards and all of that, is that you are able to reflect. I think reflecting is a big part of accountability, especially when it comes to not just the role that we play in our successes in the throughout the year or throughout our life, but it just also shows the role that we play in our suffering as well. Because for the course of this last year, I realized that there are so many things that I have and habits that I have consistently done over the course of the last couple years, but I'm doing the same thing expecting different results. Now you tell me what sense that make. You tell me what sense that make. It don't make no sense, right? Exactly. So I realized, and this is before the new year even came about, I realized that some stuff just can't keep happening. Like, it's certain things that I don't want to allow. It's certain people I don't want to give my time and my energy to. It's certain things that I expect from myself. It's like I can't keep the same vibes. Can't do that no more, literally. It just gets to a point, y'all. Like, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. Not even just people, but I feel like there are some things that you just have to stand firm on in the new year. It gets to a point where you just want better for yourself, and you have to realize the role that you play in making that happen. I don't know if I like this lip combo, but it's already on my lips now. We finished our drink. Did you guys sit and do your makeup too? Undo some of these. This is going to be the end of today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's something different. It's something new. It's me finally trying to tap into my beauty creator side of things. Yeah, thank y'all for coming to today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below any of your thoughts, anything that you're feeling, anything that may be on your heart right now. Or if you can relate to anything, just let me know down below. I'm here to have conversations with y'all, here to be your sister, here to be your best friend, here to be your support system when you need it. Because we all need one. So yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more of me, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And turn on your post notifications so that you never miss when I upload. And if you guys do want to see more of me, my link tree has all of my social medias down below. I am currently off Instagram, as I said. So TikTok is where you'll be able to find me if you're looking for me right now in the flesh. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.